That's brilliant. I like some guy sitting there with fucking big fucking horns. Where's my fucking book?
Oh yeah, you got a book in a strange language and shit. It's closed. It looks like it's pretty battered and old, and it's got a red cover with like weird black runes and shit all over it.
Good luck, boys. 1 second. Let's try some shit on this before we go delving into destructive magic. Detect high magic. Oh, of course not. Recognize broken effect. Is it a broken effect?
Yes.
I was just going to say, I was going to try recognize broken effect too.
All right, you can try teaching now if you wanted, since you've actually got something that's teachable.
Yes.
Who are you trying to teach?
Well, Mr. Wallace already has it.
Good.
So
he's like, I'm broken inside. He says, my brain is slipping.
There you go. Marcus, you pick up a new skill. This is how you recognize a broken effect.
He points at the book repeatedly, and it sinks in.
Oh, thank you.
You pick that up at your learn.
That's a skill?
It's a skill.
It requires no magic points or anything like that. You just go, there's something wrong with this. What broken means, you don't know, but he's showing you how to do it.
Yeah, there's the analysis of it.
Thank you.
This book contains various demons. You just have to go to the right page, and you can get whatever demon you want. It won't necessarily obey you. It's a good way to summon a combat, though, if you're ever bored and you want to kill something new.
So no information about
it. Can you teach us to analyze?
No, unfortunately, that is for you to, because it's kind of the next step in. So you will have to crit your recognize before you will be able to then try and analyze it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a book of demons. It's a different kind of demonologist from a different kind of shadow. There may be, give me a demonology roll to know something about demons there, Matt. Well, there could be a demon of information in there, which might be able to give you information if you can appease it and give it the right sort of sacrifices.
Wow.
What are you about?
Wow.
Of course, it may also try to betray you, as they often do, and, swallow your soul, etc., etc.
Well, I look at the budding demonologist.
Yeah, that's a good way to fucking play up on his insanities. They're all true! Ha ha!
Here's a book on demons, mate. You want it?
Sure, absolutely.
Does this count as a prestige mods or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It could be. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is just a normal day for the PCs, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, I will take a look at this book and see if I can, read it first of all.
Certainly. Give me a unknown language roll. Basically, you're trying to get a learn ×1.
Yep. And come on, learn. No.
Who knows? It's got a lot of scary pictures of shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
Different kinds of demons and shit. It looks horrifying. It looks like the kind of thing that any sensible person would either burn in a fire or sell to a goth. Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Is it unknown language or linguistics? No.
Linguistics, I'll give you the name of the language. If you can make a learn ×1, then you can try to understand it.
No. Can we just take a learn ×1 to try and understand it anyway?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pick up a new language called Akhlach.
What?
Akhlach.
Can you put that into the chat channel, please?
No.
What? I've got to write it down.
I don't know how to spell it. Neither do you. Aha! We're at an impasse. Akhlach.
So, Klingon demonology.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a card. Well done, Marcus.
Kapla. Yep.
I'm guessing it wasn't Demon Chaos because I've already got that.
No.
So I'll put Demons Kapla.
No, it's Okrach.
You make it different every time.
No, I said Kapla. He said Kapla.
Okrach.
Or whatever he said. Yeah. That.
Oh crap!
Well-
That's what I pronounced.
Okrach? I guess, yeah. By the way, if your pronunciation's that bad, I don't recommend trying the incantations.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just where you said it. I spelt it that way, so it's more phonetic. It's
It's
Okrach.
Okrach.
Okrach. That's what I said.
No, it's not Okrach. It's Okrach.
I said Okrach.
Better.
Shut
Try
up.
putting a couple L's at the end.
Wow.
He just looks at it, and it says the title of it is. Hold on a second.
There you go, Jeff. Have fun with your new demon book.
Thanks.
Don't say Alex never does anything for you.
I look at the cow armor. Yeah, thanks.
I'm a giver, not a taker.
And the title is 8 New Demons, one for every day of the week.
Nice.
Yeah, different
So-
dimensions.
There's potentially a demon in there that if we summoned, he might tell us more information about this, but then he'd probably kill us or enslave us or rape our skulls.
We have no particular reason to believe that whatever's in this tome here is applicable to the particular thing we're dealing with.
No, but I'm
Or
really
we'll
hoping
even,
at some.
or we'll even work in the shadow.
No, but I'm really hoping that Mr. Wallace does try playing around with it one day. Preferably when I'm not with him.
The
Hey,
book
Fred,
itself
I found-
is about this wide and about this tall and about
Right.
this thick. It seems to be made of like very thick metal plates.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite heavy. It's, I don't know, 2 or 3 kilos.
All right.
Hey, pentagram. Has anybody tried drawing a pentagram around the animal and then killing it and seeing if the goopy wispy stays within the pentagram?
Hmm.
Good thought. Good thought.
I'm guessing no.
They look totally surprised, like pentagram.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't even try wording this down. That's too many syllables. They couldn't handle it.
One syllable's best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they call them boots instead of called boots. They go shit kicker.
Shit
Mhm.
kicker.
Also, I bet nobody's tried the black candle thing.
You haven't seen any black candles around here.
Yeah, the mom said it would be quite hard to find or source.
Cut
You have a
two,
good point there.
the PCs become beekeepers.
This tech level, there's bound to be candles, but nobody would be making black candles without a pretty good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just making any kind of colored candles is a lot of extra expense. And in a village like this, I mean, pretty much when the sun goes down, everybody goes to sleep, or fucks, and then goes to sleep, trying to make other people to work the fields. And that's about it until the sun comes up. And like about an hour before that, everybody's ready to go to work because as soon as the sun comes up, they start in on their fucking work. Farmer hours.
Farmer hours. Okay. Well, we can try go get the herbs at least while we're here in town. I have thought of another idea that
Just
could...
as a side note, I think last time everybody's in the herbalist store, nobody knew what any of the herbs were, so I'm not sure how much luck you're gonna have on that.
No, but the guy himself, if we say we're looking for something that's specifically good against poisons and diseases.
Yeah,
Hopefully
go ask him, see what happens.
Right, we go back in.
All right, you guys head back over to him, and he's working his shop. He looks at the guys suspiciously because he's wondering if you have money. This looks like a fairly upscale shop, one of the nicer ones in town. Yes?
We are in need of herbs that are particularly potent against certain poisons and diseases.
What sort of poison or disease? Different herbs have different properties. You see, the properties of many
General
herbs...
poisons and diseases.
General?
Yes.
Well, a bit of belladonna mixed with cocaine and alcohol I've normally found with Dr. Foxy's, it shows a fox-headed guy on it. Wild West Cure-All. That's what you're after.
Snake oil.
Only $1 a bottle, and it's a big bottle, so you know it's good.
We are attempting to use this to rid your town of the current demon infestation. Would you like to do your part? Be a strong individual to cure the demon. You'll get more custom from it.
How?
And you'll be a leader in the community.
Because people will be able to travel more and they'll come to the town and want to barter and buy your wares. At the moment,
Very well.
is restricted.
I will contribute this very expensive bottle of Dr. Foxy's cure-all magical potion medicine to you.
Correct.
Hey, do you have any herbs that are particularly good for black ichor?
No. We don't get much call for that around here. We mostly have, special needs kind of herbs. He shows you a herb that looks very much like an erect penis.
Gotcha.
Grind
Hey,
this up, take it in a concoction, I'll throw it in for free. He winks at you.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I take a whiff of the snake oil bottle.
Sure, give me a smell roll.
I'm not trying to chemically analyze it. I'm just trying to get an idea.
Smells strong. Smells medicinal.
Does it smell like alcohol?
Oh yeah, plenty of that in there.
Yep.
Oh, wow, I made that.
Yeah. Alcohol, possibly a little bit of arsenic, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing we can try. I doubt anybody's tried pouring alcohol on them. Alcohol kills germs, right? It's disease.
We'll just make the demons happy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could. Or we could bring light inside their body.
Well, I'm sure you guys have a lot of our places to go.
Yeah,
so.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your help. Yeah.
Thanks for your
As we're
generosity.
wandering around town, I'm going to start looking for flowers.
We will spread the word of your generosity.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while we're looking around town, I'll try and look for the constable again.
You find him, he's sitting on a porch with a shotgun across his lap, looking irritated.
Hey, constable.
Oh, there's a sunflower over there, Jeff. He looks at you and goes...
I grab a couple petals off of it.
I'm in the mood for some elf killing.
Good. Well done.
Hey, you can tell me where you last spotted any elves by any chance, could you?
Haven't been any around here in darn near a year, as far as I know, but I'll tell you what. You see any, you bring me their head, you get paid $5.
Okay, so even a year ago when they were last spotted, roughly, you send us in the rough direction, hoping they still might be around the area.
Well,
Or do you have any dwarf around? They might know.
hey, what?
Any dwarves?
The hell is a dwarf? Wait,
Short
are you
person.
demuning little people, he says? He stands up.
No,
No.
not at all.
That is highly insensitive.
Not actually. Actually, dwarfism is a medical term.
It is. He scratches his head. Well, I'll be.
Oh.
Yeah, go
Calling him a
kick his
short
little
shit.
ass later.
Mhm.
Take a card, Jeff. He goes, huh? Well, we only got one in this town. If you want to talk to him, he works over at the restaurant. He's a short order cook.
Mm-hmm. Right.
His name is Balls.
Balls?
Yeah.
If we're going to try anything with sparks on these things, we need to find something like a glass rod or a rubber rod.
Okay.
So that would mean another trip back to the hardware store, I would think. Oh, unless the alchemist or the apothecary might have a glass rod.
We don't need a glass rod. We got glass jars back at the barn.
Yeah, that might. We could try dumping the thing inside the jar. Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure how much of a spark that would make, but definitely that would transfer some charge.
All you have to do is just take the wool and rub it on the outside of the glass jar. Just like a glass rod, be the same thing.
Yeah. Do you want to go and speak to the dwarf then, quickly?
No, that's fine.
Right. So did he give us a rough direction where they were last spotted a year ago?
Well, they say that this town is built on a genuine, authentic, elven burial ground. That's how you know it's a good place.
Okay.
We burned all the dead. There used to be some, I think it was about, well, let's see, he looks at your feet. By foot. Are you wearing heels? He just shakes his head. He says, by foot, it's about 3 days from here. He points in the direction of the cave. I think that's the last place they're spotted, but don't you worry. We sent out plenty of people. They all claimed what they always do. Oh, we're keeping evil back, so we shot them in the head and burned their bodies so they wouldn't come back as undead.
Really don't like elves.
No. He says, why? Do you know any? I need another fucking set. I need another holster, and this one's genuine elf skin.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Is it dangerous around here at all, out in the wilderness?
It wasn't before these weird creatures started showing up with their black eyes, as black as an elf's soul.
Right. Well, I'm
Before
going to take
that,
this
it was a
moment.
perfectly happy, good farming village. We got the good fertilized, and the soil's good and stuff, and all the farmers with their fancy nitrates and stuff. But that's because the elves, they never worked this land and whatnot. They tried to keep us out by claiming it was cursed and stuff. We told them bang and shot them in the head, and that shut them right up. That's the only good elf is a dead elf.
Right. Well, just thinking along that lines, I'm going to take off my backpack and start rummaging around in it. Make sure the book is securely in there next to the laptop. That's probably a good portion of my backpack space. So to free up some other backpack space, I am going to take out my Colt 45 and holster, and I'm going to put it on.
Hey, no, it's easy to keep that in the holster when you're in town, unless you're fighting any kind of demon shit.
Yep, I don't
won't
plan
have
on
any problems.
holster. Have to, so.
Oh yeah. Well, with all the weird stuff going on, I never heard a tree scream before. Seen things, horrible things happening lately. I don't know what's causing it. I think the demons are getting worse. I think it's only going to be a matter of time before people start getting funny.
Yeah, great. Cheers, thanks, bye. We got to go now, bye.
Just the other
Wait.
day.
I want to hear more about the screaming tree.
Oh, the screaming tree. They were chopping down a tree, and it started screaming and bleeding and stuff. And they said, what do we do? I said, you chop it harder, boy. You teach that tree who's boss. And they cut it down.
What was it bleeding?
Blood.
Red blood?
That's right.
Probably an elf tree, yeah.
Yep. Then They said, what do we do now? I said, you burn that wood, boy. You burn it good.
Where was that?
Yeah, it was maybe a day and a half from here. He points in the direction that you hate people pointing. Lumberjacks, usually their main thing is, in addition to getting trees, they're usually saving little girls in the woods. I don't know why so many little girls go in the woods. You'd think they'd have more common sense than that.
The tree that we chopped down earlier, right? It did not bleed.
What? Oh, you're asking the tree that Kinley chopped down? No, it was very tree-like. It regarded him with a wooden expression the whole time he chopped it down. It wanted to leave, but it was rooted to the spot.
So it just barked at him?
That's right.
And it got a woody. Yep.
Okay. Right.
He says, there's been some other odd things starting to go on in town. Kids are starting to act a little bit weird. Don't know what's going on with that. Sometimes they just start getting angry for no reason, and then they calm down. I surely don't know what's going on.
Nothing with their eyes?
No. There better not be either. I hope you can get this problem solved before then, because if something starts coming for the children, oh, that would be the worst thing this town's ever gone through. We fought Dix before. His name was Richard Dix. He was a cattle rancher. He was trying to take over this property, but...
Okay, we gotta go. We've got things to do.
He continues rambling as Kinley's trying to hustle you guys off. No problem. Hey, he manages to get you away from Mr. Tell You Too Much Shit you don't want to know about right now, and takes you to where?
We get the stuff we've gathered, and I guess head back to the barn.
You guys trudge your ass a couple hours back to the barn.
While we are heading back to the barn,
yep, go ahead.
Try and take a bit of a, maybe not stay so much to the path, but try and keep the path in as we go kind of a bit through. I don't mind if it takes a bit longer. As we go through, every 5 or 10 minutes, I yell as hard as I can, "Elves, we need to talk." I'm trying to fucking attract the elves. I know are probably hiding somewhere. I'm not sure if they'll be around here, but I'm fucking hoping they are, because I want to speak to the elves.
No problem. The elves failed to materialize at all.
Great.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of homicidal people live here. If they moved, it's definitely further away than an hour out of town. And you guys eventually reach the barn of eternal death.
I want more flower petals or actual flowers.
Certainly,
in the wild
it's not easy to find flowers that are still intact after the massive hailstorm, but you get some. A lot of devastation.
They don't have to be intact. I just need the petals.
Oh, you got handfuls of shit.
Okay.
I'll try to get them sorted. So somehow
we go back.
Jeff, give me
want to do this quick, nasty way. We just go back and we try each individual thing to see if they have an effect on what we've gathered. So give one a bit of the laudanum, whatever it is, one a bit of the belladonna, one a bit of whatever Jeff's gathered.
Let's run through them one by one, just so I know what's up. The laudanum, right? You watch the drunk furry animal stagger around the cage.
Nice.
It calmed the fuck down.
That's my kind of animal.
Yeah, it was not adverse to drinking it either.
Okay. Try the belladonna on one.
It eventually gets sick and dies in the black thing.
Right. What was the other thing you gave us? The tonic? Or was that the laudanum?
That was the laudanum stuff.
Great.
He fucking rubs his wool, and the animal's like, ah. It appears to really irritate the shit out of him if you keep giving him electrical shocks. You determine that pretty quickly. It's not enough of a charge to kill it or anything, but it can definitely, it's a good way to irritate the fuck out of the animal.
It's just irritating the fuck out of me. Alright, do you want to try your plants?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
Now,
will try.
what are you doing with the plants?
I'm gonna. Well, you were gonna have me make a roll for something.
Oh yeah, new skill, flower arrangement. If you'd like to make a pretty bouquet.
No, I'm not doing flowers arranging.
Are you sure?
That's
It's a
not what I'm
brand new skill. I'll give you a check and learn. Oh, okay.
What I do is I take the different petals of the different flowers one by one, and I see if any of them irritate one of the animals.
It eats some of them, and then eventually gives up because they're not very good, and just lays there as you sprinkle flower petals all over. It's weird to have a black-eyed, frothing at the mouth demon covered in flower petals, but other than that.
Oh, the reason why is some flowers have medicinal purposes. I just wanted to try all the local stuff to see if any of it worked.
No convenient, like this plant causes them to burst into flame, if that's what you're hoping for.
Well, not necessarily that much, but something that if I find something at the meal, maybe they didn't like and they were staying away from, or something like that, maybe. But okay, so that didn't work. Alrighty then.
Right.
He's flower bejazzled one of the animals.
We're pretty much out of ideas, so this is what I propose. We head.
Oh, you haven't tried some of the shit that you suggested yet, that Marcus suggested, actually. I remember even who suggested it. Good luck. He brought up something pretty new and revolutionary.
Pentagram.
There you go. Give me an occult roll. Marcus tries drawing something with some charcoal that he got. You thought that a pentagram only had 5 points. You're not really sure on that. He's got 7.5, and it's kind of lopsided.
Let me see if I can help you with that.
Give me a occult roll, Jeff, as you attempt to draw your pentagram. Yeah, his looks like his is closer, but 4 points is kind of a pentagram, I guess.
I think it's more like that.
Yeah. Okay. You draw a pentagram, and the animal's inside of it in the cage. It glares at you with hatred. Now what?
Maybe say the name again? Anyone want to give it a shot?
Sure.
I can do it if you want. It is, let's see. Sleeker Vendar, Sleeker Vendar, Sleeker Vendar.
It glares at you with hatred. It wants to kill you. It looks at you with its black, merciless eyes.
Try just the first name.
Sleeker, Sleeker, Sleeker?
It glares at you with hatred and it wants to kill you.
Try the second name only.
It begins biting one of the bars of the...
Vendar, Vendar, Vendar.
It continues biting at the wooden bars of its cage, trying to work.
Try all of that again, but backwards.
You guys look at Kidley for a minute.
I'm serious.
I know you are. Radnev. Riekels. Ravnid Riekels. Ravnid Riekels.
It's definitely paying attention to you. It stops trying to bite the bar and is now bashing its head against it.
Sorry, one more time.
It's continuing to bash its head against the bars.
Ravnid Riekels, Ravnid Riekels, Ravnid Riekels.
It begins biting at the bars.
Right, now I need you to spin your head around 360 while your tongue's out.
Well, I can do tongue out part.
You're not sure if the pentagram's having any effect or not. All the animals are continuing with their stuff. If you'd like to feed and water them to keep any of them from dying, it'll take about an hour.
Happy pie. Yeah,
Happy Pie.
There's a big tree here, right?
What?
Ah, look at that. God damn, that's beautiful.
What?
I just got skill pruning, but I also have denied talisman in my hand.
Well
so
done.
Fuck you, skill pruning.
For your other two, in case you didn't know, the Happy Pie allows everybody in the group to take a card.
Oh yeah, everyone take a card.
So we all get another one, huh?
Okay. You should be down to 2 cards, Matt, if you reduced your hand to 4 and then played Happy Pie, and then you had the. Oh wait, no, the other one was. Never mind. Carry on.
I'm down to 3.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one doesn't go bye-bye. That's a talisman. Right. So bring on all the stat rearrangement cards.
Anybody have a victory card?
Pardon?
I asked if anyone had any victory cards.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, I do.
A regular victory?
I have a lot.
What?
Is it regular victory or prestige victory?
No, I dumped the prestige one. I have a victory card and a clogging greed.
I would lock the shit out of that victory.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would trade. Well, first Jeff needs to reduce to 4. First. Then after he reduces to 4, I would trade him the victory, and he can lock that shit in. So you guys will get more hero points.
Oh, yeah, great plan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Is assistant reroll any good?
Pardon?
I asked if assistant reroll is any good. I thought so. I just drew 2 of those in a row. So those are my 2 cards that I just, All right.
Logan, as we seem to be going down the standard demonologist way, I will go and get the rest of the salt we've got and make a line around the pentacle.
Okay. The creature is still in the cage in the middle of the pentagram.
Okay.
Jeff, I put the victory card on the table. Would you like to swap me something for that?
Yep. I'll give you one of the 2 assisted rerolls.
Logan, I pick up the cage and I try and move it slowly. So I want to see if either the edge of the pentagram or the salt line has any effect on it as it moves over it.
Are you wanting to drag the cage through it or lift it above it?
Not through it, lift it a bit and draw it through. To see
yeah, you are able to do the creature in the cage is like reacting like when you go through it, but other than that. Oh, actually, give me a you drew the pentagram, put salt around. Give me a essence roll lower is better. Mash the ×5 button, Matt, you horrible little man. Yeah.
Come on, low.
The creature's like, it doesn't seem to like it, but it's not killing it or anything.
Okay. The idea that I had for the pentagram is to snuff the life out of whatever little critter that's infected inside the pentagram, and see if the pentagram keeps the evil, wifty goo stuff from going elsewhere if it stays inside the pentagram.
Give me analyze magic rolls.
Analyze magic.
Is that a spell or a skill?
It's a skill.
Skill.
I think if he asks you to be able to do it, you can just roll your learn if you don't have it.
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it.
You will pick up a lot of new skills in this game. Happy skills.
And
wonderful
did you see
skills.
it a reroll?
Jesus Christ, look at that fucking, he has almost expert and he still failed his roll. I'd call that a Freddy result there.
Did you say you had a supported reroll?
Roll on you. There you go.
Thank you. This could be an important roll.
No.
Shut up. Yes.
Shit. You're thinking that the only problem you've got right now, because you've got a lovely pentagram with salt ring on, the only problem is that there's no magic in it. Yeah, it's not charged up. I don't know if you have any of the skills and stuff to do that. Basically, you've drawn a pretty picture at this point. It's like a mandala, but without
like you said earlier, I don't think we have any infusing capabilities. I mean,
yeah. If you could find something, maybe one of Jeff's demons or something could do it. Yeah. All Jeff has to do is butt fuck the demon enough where it will deign to infuse.
I mean,
He just sighs.
I can't.
We could try drawing the pentagram in the black fluid from the corpse of one of the animals. Maybe somebody else try to do that because my skill is not.
It's a new day, so I will try and do my classify chaos demon again, even though I don't believe it is a chaos demon. But
okay. You will never succeed in this skill, Kinley. Never. The chaos demons of the world will forever be a mystery to you.
I think how we infuse this with magic.
Who wants to live forever? Well, so far you know of at least a couple of different weaknesses of the demons. How to use those, you're totally baffled.
What did you draw the pentagram in?
Charcoal.
Charcoal, okay.
With a thin
we could try a bit of blood magic if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. The ichor from the corpse of the deceased animals.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try a bit of that. Let's try I like that. Let's just try some of that. Let's cover the outline with it, add some more mojo to it.
Okay. Right. Are you wanting to all draw your own? Who's doing this?
I don't mind doing it as I had the original pentagram. If these guys want to try that, right?
Yeah, they're drawing like these fucking bizarre, weird pentagrams, and you're like, that's a square.
Yeah.
Basically, the one we've got, I'm trying to just put the ichor on top of the.
All right. You're thinking. You know those cake things that they use for decorating cakes? You're thinking if you get one of those and put one of the bodies in there rather than like using a stick and like trying to do an ink quill thing, that would probably.
Can I not just kind of wring one out?
You can, but it's really disgusting and it'd be all over your hands and you don't know if it will give you any kind of weird diseases or anything.
Me? Diseases? What are you talking about?
Sorry, say all again, Jeff?
Why don't you take one of the stomachs out of one of the dead animals, one of the bigger ones, and fill that with the ichor, and then you can use that as a squeeze tube.
Wow, that's brilliant.
It is. I don't think anybody in the party has that kind of skill, but yes.
I was thinking more of like kind of like, Spice Weasel. I was like,
I'm okay. I'll tell you what.
What are we doing?
You're playing with dead animals. Right. Give me a sketching roll. I'm going to ask for the roll on this because you're trying to use a dead animal as a Spice Weasel.
I just pull like one of the legs off.
Oh no, I understand. Yeah, you're pretty. But the Spice Weasel thing is just fucking wonderful.
While I'm doing it, I go bam, bam.
It's kind of a solo operation. I mean, you can try your own if you wanted. I mean, he's
try your own.
Sure. Another one in case this doesn't work.
God damn it!
All right, give me your sketching roll, Jeff, as you try to draw your own. So you're copying off of his pentagram because he didn't think your pentagram.
I'll warn you guys though, my sketching is a bit sketchy. So.
Oh,
he got it.
Oh my God! No, that's painting. That's not sketching.
Yeah, he is painting though, right? He's painting with
one way of it, but my sketching is 18 and I rolled a 15, so I did make it.
Oh, well, that's good enough. All right. And I'm giving him a card for his earlier pun. Okay, so, despite his sketching being sketchy, he manages to actually Oh, everybody give me Sandy rolls versus gross out, unless you've got that maxed out, as they're literally playing with blood and viscera and shit from these diseased corpses. And yeah, Kinley is not helping you. It's a D4 if you fail, Mr. Wallace, as your Sandy slowly trickles away from being with Kinley. Okay, when I said slowly, Marcus, it's 0. I mean, it's gross, but you know, you can handle it. You see Mr. Wallace is becoming more and more unhinged as he's beginning to play with this. Ooh, that's another possible insanity I could see. Fecal-philiac. That's always a drawback.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, make a note of that. You may want it later, or you may twist it into something new and less or more discuss. I don't know what you'll do with that. So
can I offer Mr. Wallace some counseling?
No. Watching him do that wouldn't be so bad if he'd cleaned his hands between the time he did that and played with his Spice Weasel. Now, Mr. Wallace, since you're the one who made the thing, give me a essence roll ×1, as you're basically attempting to create a new branch of extremely minor magic. Good luck.
Blood magic. No one's done blood magic.
Actually, it's Spice Weasel magic. Okay, you feel the Spice Weasel power flowing up your arms into you. Oops, you say.
Yep. Uh-oh. Not good.
Uh-oh.
He begins twitching a bit, and he kind of starting to have some breathing issues. You think you're maybe becoming possessed with your fumble.
Well, I'll fight it.
All right, no problem. He's laying on the ground, rolling around now. His ripped apart Spice Weasel in his hands. Give me a willpower roll. Mash the ×5. Lower is better. He fights through the demon infection, getting himself a check in willpower, and he manages to rid the demons of this house, and they go away from him. And yeah, you see a little bit of black smoke come out of his butt and try to drift away.
I know how to deal with these demons. As long as only when they're inside me. It's because my house is holy.
Wow. Okay. So did it work?
With his fumble? No, it did not work. In fact, if he'd have fumbled his willpower ×5, that would have pretty much been, and he resurrects.
Now, is this ichor that we've been squeezing out, is that basically blood?
I would call it the partially liquefied internal organs, muscles, skeleton, etc. of the creature that you were Spice Weaseling.
Okay.
Okay. I try and create another pentagram, and this time I'm going to cut myself and attempt to use my own fucking blood as a reagent type fucking power agent, whatever.
Well, that's some risky shit there, Kinley. So you're going to mix your blood plus Spice Weasel to make... No, just your blood.
Yes.
Wow. Give me a essence ×1 and a sketch roll. First, the sketch roll. I want to make sure that you're not sketchy. Or painting. I'd accept painting because you paint in blood. You suck. So he paints a lopsided pentagram and looks disgusted with himself.
Fucking rolls.
You could ask other people if they've got a support or reroll, you know.
Yes, I do. Would you like that?
Please.
You gotta pay attention to these things.
So no, that would have been better kept for the fucking essence ×1 roll, but
yeah, but Spice Weasel.
No.
All right.
No. Done.
Excellent. He paints in blood for a while.
Yeah,
I like it.
The sticker that I drew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find some an animal blood, and trace over top of that.
You begin playing in fluids and stuff. Nothing seems to be happening with this for some troubled reason.
Here's what I do after I get the pentagram redrawn in blood.
Oh, you don't have any animals that have regular blood around.
It doesn't matter if it's regular blood or black or whatever.
Oh, okay, plenty of black. Right, he grabs mark off another animal, Matt.
No, hold on, before you do that.
Well, I was just going to use one of the dead ones already because all I need is the whatever's inside its veins.
Okay, Spice Weasel's another one.
I will wait until I heal up and just fucking try it again. And this place is going to be covered with fucked up, nonsensical.
It's going to be a horror show for anybody walking
is.
in. I will definitely give them a large sample.
I can tell you all about it. Look at my sanity points.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just can't make a fucking sketching roll at the moment.
Anyway, once Icar all empty, I am going to take his wool and his glass jar, and I'm going to rub the shit out of it, and I'm going to put an electrical charge in Icar. And since most body blood is made of iron, it's very conductive.
All right, I see what you're doing there. Okay, and then
see what the animal does on that.
Oh, you want the animal in the cage inside of your thing? Okay, cool. Sure. Give me mash the essence ×1 button. I'm curious to see if you have opened up a new kind of. Yeah. All right. The animal looks annoyed. Apparently, your strange attempts at primitive magic do not seem to be working as well. Possibly also because magic is dead in this zone. You haven't even gotten to the willpower thing yet.
Okay, what about using natural stuff? Try and use some kind of fucking natural nature magic or something. Power of the earth.
Magic is dead around here, sir. Still dead.
Okay, so why are we doing the whole pentagram to start with then?
I think desperation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very good title.
Great.
Which reminds me, there's a tree in here, right? Sticking out?
That's right. It's also a table. It's a table and a tree. It's a tree table.
All right.
Overdoing it.
I'm going to go to the far end of the tree and look for some dead branches on it.
Yeah, they're not totally dead. You can find some totally dead ones. You can find some that are still clinging on to life, not knowing why water's not coming up from the roots in a while, but still getting some sunlight.
Yep, I will take 2 of the dead ones.
Sure.
And I'm going to make a cross out of them.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go up to one of the animals and go, "Oh, be healed."
All right. The animals fail to understand what you're doing, but they look annoyed and try to bite you and the cage. And yeah.
Have we tried burning any of these?
It's just gonna kill it and allow the thing to escape.
Maybe flame will purify the demon out of his existence.
We've got about 50 of them left. Go ahead if you want. Burn it. Make a nice fire. Toast it on there.
Well, I'm going to set up a fire anyway because I want to get a torch going.
No problem. Using the opposite side of the tree that's not the table, you guys hack off several branches and he gets a torch made, and you get a nice fire built. Would you like to light it up or not yet? It's not hailing currently. The sun seems to be kind of pulsing in different colors, but other than that, it's fine.
Same pattern in the sky as yesterday?
No, not at all. Sun's just going in different colors. It seems to be somewhat random. Hot colors, though, all hot colors. Hot pink, yellow, orange, etc. Colors only women know the names to, and interior decorators.
Mauve.
Sure.
Use.
Stop making up words, guys. Anyways.
Okay, well, let's try roasting one of these little critters.
Excellent. No problem. Everybody give me a spot hidden at half. Smoke from the fire is going. He tosses one in, still in the cage. It screams. It's on fire. Everything's on fire.
I'm going to light up the torch, and I'm going to look for the wispy thing, and then when I see the wispy thing, I'm going to be putting a torch into it.
Sure. How's your spot at half going?
How about a quarter?
Quarter's good enough. Right, you found the wispy thing. You see him going around trying to burn some particular patch of smoke, and you guys are like, there it is. I missed it because of the fucking fire smoke. And it's not doing shit to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Doesn't affect the fire.
Mark off another animal.
Yeah.
Do we have any water?
Yeah, there's like a horse trough and stuff. No horses around for some reason, but yes.
We've been giving the animals water to drink from, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, actually, I put water too because of all the ice that melted.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the bucket and I'm going to throw the bucket of water on the wispy thing as it's flowing away.
All right. Yeah. It looks wet, annoyed, and it's only made of smoke. So the wet and annoyed may be in your mind. Doesn't disperse it or anything. But yeah, you get with some water. Fuck you. You say a super soaker would be better. But gosh, the water's nice and cold from the ice, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, I should have blessed it first.
Ooh. It would help if you actually had, like, some sort of skill to do that, but and if magic worked in the sun, which it doesn't. Magic's not a thing. At least it's not as bad as Guri, where it's just destroyed. Kinley's going, shit, you guys are dead.
Yeah.
It's a good thought, Kinley. Reaching deep into your bag of tricks. He digs down deep, brothers and sisters.
All right. Well, I'm running out of ideas, so I'm going to sit down with this book, and I'm going to carefully look at the pages and see if I can decipher anything.
Certainly. Give me another of your, let me double check the name here to make sure I get it correct. Okrach.
We could try stabbing one of the animals with a shard of wood.
Plenty of shards of wood around from when Kinley made the table. It's a very rough-hewn type of table. Unfortunately, Mr. Wallace, it's mysterious and powerful. And its power is only exceeded by its mystery.
Okay.
Well, we can always do what they do in law enforcement.
Charge them?
Nope.
Oh, throw the book at them?
Yep.
I'd love if it blew up. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to take the slam and touch it to one of the animals.
Just touch it to one of the animals?
Yep.
It looks irritated and tries to bite the book.
Stop that, smack.
Right, give me a club roll and then damage base d6 bonuses if you have strength. If you get 3 or more, then the animal has died. You knocked the cage off of the thing it was standing on, probably another cage, and onto the floor, and it rolls off. If you want to kill an animal with a book, I mean, you could very simply smash through the cage and the animal and all that. You're thinking eventually they will maybe, actually, depending on how hungry you keep them, they may or may not have the strength to chew through the wooden cages, because iron cages cost money. Wooden cages are what you got. They've been working on for a while now.
Has anybody tried putting more than one infected animal into the same cage?
I believe when we got here, we found that if there were more than two in one, then one had killed the other.
That is correct. You get a card for remembering shit.
Yay.
So was somebody around to witness that, or no?
You get a card for scientific method. Would you like to put two into one cage?
I'm thinking about it, because then if no wispy blacky thing comes out, then
you can try to breed one super demon to fight. That'd be better for Kinley. He's good up against one big super demon.
Well, maybe the winner consumes the wispy black thingy from out of the other. And we could get them all into one animal. That would be a bonus, I think.
That would be a bonus.
Then we just wrap up the animal in gold chains and we're all done. But, then there's that whole gold chain thing.
Yeah. If you had Mr. T with you.
We need bling.
Mr. T has enough to maybe wrap up all these animals.
I will
when you need them.
consolidate two of the cages into one.
Right. One sits docilely, the other one kills it. Black wispy shit floats away.
It was worth a try.
Totally worth a try. Mark off another animal.
Down to 54 now by my count.
Lovely. You got plenty of animals to experiment with, which is awesome. As opposed to the way Freddy does it. Get one animal, experiment on it. Come up with new idea. Go get other animal, experiment on it. Come up with new idea.
Yeah, but these are free range animals.
Yeah, it's not easy to get them. Yeah. So what have you learned so far?
Not a lot.
I knew you were going to say that.
It doesn't like electricity.
Huh?
You've learned plenty. It doesn't like electricity, true.
Okay, we've learned stuff, but unfortunately still doesn't help us with the biggest picture or
we've learned a lot.
We've learned that it doesn't like either healing magic or anything that cures a poison or disease. But it's magic, and there's no magic basically, and there's pretty much no magic in the fucking zone.
Did somebody discard a training time?
Or spent it?
Somebody probably used that. Would be my guess.
I think it's been there for a while. Yeah, I've lost track now. All right, so yeah, it doesn't like healing or cure disease stuff, but I don't know. Magic doesn't work in this zone. I'm not sure how we get any other kind of cure disease remedies that would work.
We've tried a lot of things that didn't work, and negative knowledge can be useful.
That's true.
Very true.
There's a lot of substances that...
Perhaps the demon is in all these little forms because there's not enough magic for it to feed on to coalesce it up into a regular full being.
I think it was happy. It was extremely happy when we freed it and it split into all the little demons. I think this is its natural form, this is how it goes around doing its demonic work. Okay. Somehow the elder beings, which obviously time has gone, the information's gone, that's why we're having such a problem getting hold of this. I thought if we could get hold of maybe some elves, they're long living, they might have people that might remember stuff that's going along with this. But basically centuries ago or whatever it was, loads of strong magic beings got together, managed to use magic to force these demons into one body, physical body, and then chained it up because they had no way of destroying it.
So they chained it up and kind of locked it away with gold because it was just, and the collar had magic on it that allowed, that stopped it from. So to be honest, even if we hadn't have set it free, the fact that magic's failing in this area, it would have probably fucking gone free anyway. So I'm feeling better about myself because magic's gone away.
I'm giving him cards for nothing else other than smart talking and justifying his actions regardless of any possible truth.
It's true.
Yeah.
So
it's like Columbus saying killing natives was probably what they were actually hoping for.
So it disappeared. It laughed and it was very happy when we killed its physical body because then it was able to basically disappear and start doing this thing. So what eventually will come, we don't really know.
Now, hang on a sec. You were there when it was killed. What was its form before it got released?
It was like a blue skin kind of devil humanoid looking thing.